Son.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, yeah, okay. C12, get low, drop fast, rotate. Say you getting bread, but you do it at a slow pace. Don't care about what he say, she say. Can't trust, no way. Them little hoes bring up Christian name. They say he chasing pain.
Bro, like, why do niggas cheat on women like that, bro?
Bro,
when you got a woman that do everything and she gonna be, I mean, I hope she has this nasty she rap about.
We didn't tap in about this. We definitely have had conversation about why men cheat.
Yeah,
and
wild,
just
bro.
honestly, bro, I feel like 80 to 90% of men can love one woman, but they can't be sexually involved with one woman for the rest of their lives.
They can't be.
I personally feel like that. Like, it's very hard. Don't get me wrong. There's about 10 to 20% that can do it.
Yeah,
but it's hard. You feel me?
It's
I don't
hard.
know. You care if I put.
Do you think?
Yeah, so my man been with his shorty for a long time. Feel me? So and they do well in their shit. And I can't. Have you ever cheated on her?
Never.
So you feel me? Like you're a part of that 10 to 20% that can lock in with somebody and have that type of love to not have to get something else from somebody else.
Yeah.
But most men can't do that.
Yeah.
Most men aren't really tapped in with their mental side to say, hey, if this pussy in my face, I'm not gonna take it.
But like, you go back to what I said earlier, bro. Niggas know when they got a good woman.
I agree, but
And
just
I know
because,
my shorty a
but
good
there's,
woman, bro.
but just because you got a good woman, don't mean niggas is gonna lock in.
I mean,
and
every
hone in
nigga
on
can't
that.
say no to pussy, bro.
That's a
But
fact.
when
that'd be
when
the main thing.
When you not used to getting pussy, then it's, I mean, you want to take everything that you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
that's just my opinion. You know what
but
I'm
I
saying?
agree. But then again, I know some niggas that really do get to be getting bitches, and they still be going out here just doing whatever they want to do, however they want to do it. And it's not because they don't got a good woman at the crib or that they don't fuck with her. They just literally can't keep their bodies to themselves as men. Men are meant to procreate, bro.
We're animalistic at our core, man.
Yeah.
You know, our whole drive is to procreate. You feel what I'm saying? You know, find a woman, lay the seed, raise the kids,
Right.
start over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, at our core, I mean, in a way, it's kind of hard to fight because you're going against your natural instinct.
Facts.
To hunt. You feel what I'm saying? As a man,
dominate a woman. Yeah,
that part. You know what I'm
female,
saying?
yeah.
So, for those men who can do that shit, man, like, don't get the impression that the shit is easy, bro. Like, it's a lot of times, like, you know, like, damn, like, out of blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But man, it ain't worth my relationship. It ain't worth my family.
Yeah,
it ain't worth
family,
all the shit that come with me just busting a nut. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's at the end of the day, that's all it is, bro.
Yeah, and
Just
it's
busting a nut.
there's some people like that, bro. That, you know, listen, what I got at home, it matters more to me than what's out here in the streets.
Facts.
But you got some niggas that don't feel appreciated, don't got that type of love at home. Like, you know, 70 to 75% of people settle. They don't marry or get in relationships with the person that they really, really want to be with. Most people settle for something that's good in life.
yeah,
If I know that you got A1 credit, you got a good job, you a good woman, you cook, you clean,
I can see what you're saying.
yeah.
but I might not be sexually involved with you as much as I would like to be because your arch is off. You don't suck dick correctly. You will still settle for that because on a man side, you thinking, all right, I can go out here and fuck somebody else. She got everything else I need, so I can just go and look for the pussy
Well,
part.
let me ask you this. What about when there were arranged marriages? You feel what I'm saying? Back when, in order to even to get the pussy, you had to marry the girl. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
But
or the
I
families would
think
set
that,
you up.
I think that there was no options back then. There wasn't a lot of options. And you didn't see a lot of arranged marriages with ugly bitches. You seen them mostly with the pretty daughter.
Well, of course. But
So-
what about the nigga that's well off? The nigga that's
I mean,
well off.
is
You
it
feel what I'm
really
saying?
that you're well off? Or most of the times it was you're inheriting your wealth.
Yeah.
Like a king
That part, yeah,
was
yeah.
dying off and a prince had to step up and take
Facts.
over.
Yeah.
And you have such a great relationship with this other tribe, so this tribe is going to send over their daughter to marry your king.
Yeah.
So it's an arranged marriage. But even in arranged marriages, like a lot of times women had zero say so in that. It was your dad said you're gonna marry this nigga and you have no say so.
Okay, so
Because if you don't marry him, you let down your family and then your family is disgraced.
Yeah.
I got that. I got that.
You
But
feel me?
those men who often have means also have means to other women as well. You feel what I'm saying? There ain't never been a broke nigga without pussy. I mean, a rich nigga who won't get no pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
even the ugliest nigga in the world, like, get pussy.
But you pay for it.
Niggas pay for pussy anyway.
I agree.
You may not hand it over,
But so like, but you gotta,
definitely paying for pussy.
You also got to look at it too like this. Like, you know, if you're talking about back then when there was arranged marriages, there wasn't a lot of people around. Like, population to some places was maybe 200-300. And then you got another population that's maybe 500, 600. It wasn't a lot of people. So you don't got a lot of options to choose from. You're not just going to, like, if the Joneses is up here, you're not going to get married to the Phillips if they're down here. You feel me? So, again, when you're
crazy.
putting...
That's my family's last name.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Yeah, but so you just putting yourself in position to marry somebody of prominence. Now, there are those one-offs where it's like, hey, a nigga might step out and be like, yo, that's my wife right there. No, you have to marry this person. Nah, fuck that. I'm marrying her. Of course, you got your Cinderellas out here.
Yeah.
Somebody who was bad as fuck, but
Coming to America.
I was words on my fucking
coming
mouth.
to America, yeah. You got them type of situations. So, but for the most part, to not shame your family, to not shame your family name, men and women were marrying each other that they didn't want to fuck with.
Yeah, they ain't really.
Well, it
wanna
wasn't
be
for
with them.
love either. It was for
prestige.
Yeah,
It was for
status and
prestige,
shit like
status, shit like that. Now you have people
doing the
who
same
are
thing.
you have people who are getting in relationships with niggas because they got money, they're rich. Like I told them before, bro, polygamy is at an all-time high.
Oh yeah.
It is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
Because people are finding out how to get the bag, and niggas are getting the bag, and now the niggas are getting the bag.
They can have
females
more than one woman.
are dating them because they can afford to take care of them. And I don't give a fuck what no female say. If a nigga got money and he's interested in you and he produces a lifestyle for you that you're not accustomed to, and down the line he say, yo, I want 2 females, you're gonna adapt.
Not always.
Nah, I don't
You're
know.
gonna adapt, bro.
I
Not
think
always.
it depends on the type of female,
Yeah, it
man.
depends on the
Like,
female.
I disagree because
depends.
I can guarantee you right now, bro, if a nigga like a Chris Brown got money
And you know it.
to an extent, for most females, they find him attractive. I can't speak for what the nigga working with in the bedroom or whatever, but of course that shit is all over social media. They done said he okay with his shit or whatever. If a nigga like that come to you as a regular female, you have no status in the world. You making $15-$20 an hour, if that. Most people around there making about $14 to $20 an hour.
Yeah.
He come to you and change your entire life and say you got to be a part of the stable. Most people gonna fall in line. Most females gonna fall in line. That's just my personal opinion.
I mean,
They might fall in line at first. They might fall in line at first, but then it's going to be an issue later on. I can see
'Cause-
what you're saying because because of a man. That was a good example. A man of his status, you know what I'm saying, more than likely they probably would fall in line. But if
Tap
it's
in.
somebody like let's say I ain't got Chris Brown status, but I got Chris Brown money. Probably not.
because it's
Because
not.
yeah, it's
it's
If
not-
you
it's the
got,
status,
if you don't
it's the
have
status.
Chris Brown status, but you got Chris Brown money,
yeah.
nah, they still going, bro.
Nah,
it's
I don't
even
think
easier.
I think the status changes things.
I don't think the status changes things. The money is the part that puts you in play.
So let me ask you like this then. So if you got Chris Brown, $380 million, and you got Tommy Brown, $320 million.
Who the fuck is Tommy Brown?
Nobody.
Nobody.
He's a regular
okay,
nigga.
okay, yeah.
So
You
this,
feel what I'm
but
saying?
this, so I'm a.
So you
I
think,
get what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn,
I
like it's
get what
Chris
you're saying.
Brown.
Like,
It's
yo,
just Tommy,
Is it?
whatever the fuck.
But
that
okay,
nigga
let's put it to you.
This
I'm
nigga
gonna put
got
it to you
his
like
shoes on
this.
like he
Yeah,
Joe
nigga,
Budden and shit.
I'm comfortable, nigga. I'm gonna be comfortable. You
think
already
he
know
did-
how
You
I do.
Joe Budden.
Hey, look, I was hooping today. I almost didn't make it to this bitch, boy. My legs was hurting.
Ice up some.
Like, sick with it,
need
boy.
some
But no,
motherfucking icy hot.
I definitely do, nigga. I'm talking
fucking
about
Epsom salt bath.
icy,
Orange
icy,
slices.
icy. I need to be icy. But no, so put it to you like this: like if it's one of us, fuck it, just being one of us. If we making $87,000 a year, right?
Yeah.
We faithful, and we giving love to our shorty. Take that same shorty and place her in the middle of the room and say, would you rather have a faithful nigga that's making $50,000 a year, or would you rather have a nigga that's making $3 million a year? You don't have to work. You're getting $1 million of his money a year.
I dig that.
But you know he gonna step out here and there.
I dig that, but that's what I'm saying. Men,
It's different,
men of
bro.
that caliber, they gonna fuck other bitches, man. Cause you
When you have the status, I do agree.
well,
it
not
changes.
necessarily the status, well, that too. But when you have a certain amount of money, you're able to place yourself around a different group of people, and those people are usually other people with money. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's when you cheat, because men mostly cheat with who the fuck is available, who's around. You feel what I'm saying? Like, women will cheat with a nigga that's 3-4 states over, and she go visit her grandma, and she stopped through that nigga crib. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like, niggas will cheat with the bitch down the street and wonder why we get fucking caught. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Tap in. So I'm gonna read a couple things from our audience. This one is from Monique. She said, if you rich, you're going to mess around with other women. It's going to be a lot of temptation when you're around a whole bunch of beautiful women at all the time. Offset just wants his cake and eat that shit. She needs to let his ass go.
I mean,
Which I do agree.
I
do
I
agree.
agree, but it's pretty much the same shit.
When
like,
you're at that, when you have that type of status, bro, you're around bad bitches 24/7.
That's what I was just saying,
But
man.
she just said when you have that kind of money, men cheat. When you
That happens.
So it's just, I mean,
So
Offset
for
got
me,
money,
I
so
feel like
he's
if
going
you
to
take
cheat.
a
It's
you know what I'm
easy.
if
saying?
you take a
It's
random,
easy for him to cheat.
if you take a random from the neighborhood, a shorty that's down the street driving that Nissan Sentra or that Nissan Altima, and you put her in a rich nigga's atmosphere, she's going to put up with a lot more than she would for a nigga that ain't doing nothing for her.
I think
My guy,
yeah.
guy Mike. Shout out my guy Mike. He said, I'm a firm believer in that when women actually likes you, she'll let a bunch of shit slide that she normally would not.
Yeah.
It's a trust.
That's
it's
true.
it's at a trust. It's a trust and level that you either water that shit or let the well run dry. Once that well has dried up, niggas gotta go in savage mode. And if he truly wants to be with her, and that's if he truly wants to be with her. So I get what he's saying. Basically, like what I was saying, when you providing or when you putting on for a female and she fucking with you in some form of fashion, certain shit that she wouldn't let slide with the nigga who was just driving her car, fucking up her brakes, not putting no gas in the car. You do that, she might let that shit slide because she know you're gonna reimburse her for that.
But that shit ain't gonna last long, bro. That shit don't
I
last
agree.
a long
It
time.
don't- it
A
don't
female
last a
that'll
long
put up with that shit only put up for a long time, for a while. I don't know. I ain't met too many women in my life that'll fuck and don't catch feelings. So if you fucking this bitch and you fucking her good and you fucking this other
gonna
bitch,
catch feelings.
you know what I'm saying? She gonna
feelings
and
also-
not only that, but you providing for her, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And with
that's the
that
part.
being said, when you are fucking a female the way she needs to be fucked and you're providing for her, if you go out and step outside of that relationship, most females second guess whether or not they should leave you. Because if you are doing all of this, and I know most females say all niggas cheat. Facts.
I'm
So if most females believe that all niggas cheat, why am I gonna leave the nigga that's doing everything I need him to do for me?
Well, she's only second guessing because she craves exclusivity. She want him to herself.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And it's never gonna be that way. But that's what
just
Cardi.
what it
That's what
is.
Cardi's going through. Cardi has took this nigga back multiple times
Yeah.
because she wants to be with him.